Is it time to buy or sell Meta stock? In this video, we will explore Meta in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 2nd of October, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 2nd of October, 2025, our system has ranked Meta as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 2.6. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. We will continue to monitor this evaluation to observe how it develops in the days ahead. The stock is currently positioned in the lower segment of a broad and weak upward trend in the short term, which typically presents a favorable buying opportunity. If the lower trend floor at $718 is breached, it will initially suggest a slower increase in value, but may also serve as an early indication of a potential trend reversal. Analyzing the present 3-month trend, we foresee a possible change of approximately 5.41% over the next 3 months, with expected returns ranging between 4.1% and 18%. In terms of the long-term outlook, our 12-month analysis predicts a change of around 29.62%. According to our assessments, the stock's performance could vary from 1.64% to 45.65% over the coming year. This would suggest a future price range between $738.99 and $1,058.96. Our latest daily update for Meta includes the headline, Meta stock upgraded to buy candidate. The Meta stock price increased by 1.35% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 2nd of October, 2025. The price rose from $717.34 to $727.05. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated 1.34% with a low of $718.14 and a high of $727.77. Over the past 10 days, the price has declined in 8 instances, resulting in an overall decrease of 6.82% for this period. On the last day, the trading volume fell by 9 million shares, with a total of 11 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $8.26 billion. It is important to note that a decrease in volume alongside rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. In the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock reached $796.25, while the lowest price was $479.80. Currently, the price is 8.69% or $69.20 below the 52-week high of $796.25, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Meta has launched Business AI today, expanding its conversational artificial intelligence from Facebook and Instagram to include third-party websites and Shopify stores. This initiative aims to enhance personalized recommendations and streamline the checkout process. Coupled with optimistic insights from analysts regarding Meta's AI-driven advertising growth, this development could provide a short-term boost to the stock as investors anticipate quicker monetization and a stronger revenue mix from e-commerce. Additionally, Meta has established a significant computing partnership involving a reserved capacity framework valued at up to $14.2 billion through the year 2031. This partnership will support Meta's ability to scale its AI services, though it also suggests substantial upfront expenditures that may pressure margins in the near term. Competitive dynamics have shifted, as indicated by Apple delaying a revamp of its Vision Pro to pursue parity in smart glasses. This validates Meta's strategy in wearables and supports long-term expansion in the total addressable market for its Ray-Ban line. However, regulatory risks have resurfaced, highlighted by a ruling from a Dutch court that mandates easier access to a non-profiled timeline. This change could weaken targeting capabilities and reduce advertising yields in Europe. The net effect is likely to be short-term stock volatility as markets evaluate new monetization strategies against rising AI costs and regulatory challenges. Over the long haul, the successful adoption of business AI and the secured computing capacity will enhance Meta's competitive advantage in AI and potential revenue growth, provided that regulatory constraints do not significantly undermine advertising economics. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 22nd of September 2025, it was reported that Barclays assigned Meta an overweight rating accompanied by a hold action. On Tuesday, the 5th of August 2025, it was reported that Loop Capital Markets assigned Meta a buy rating along with a hold action. On Thursday, the 31st of July 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned Meta a buy rating with a hold action. On Thursday, the 31st of July 2025, it was also reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Meta an overweight rating accompanied by a hold action. On Thursday, the 31st of July 2025, UBS similarly assigned Meta a buy rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Meta stock a general neutral rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts classify the stock with a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Meta. The Meta stock indicates sell signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a more negative outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general sell signal derived from the relationship between these two averages, with the long-term average positioned above the short-term average. During upward corrections, resistance may be encountered at the levels of $739.36 and $754.18. A breakout above either of these levels could trigger buy signals. Furthermore, a sell signal is currently present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, known as MACD. However, some positive signals have also emerged, which might influence the near short-term developments. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Wednesday, October 1st in the year 2025, and so far the stock has increased by 1.35%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is identified. It is worth noting that volume declined during the last trading day, despite price gains. This divergence between volume and price may serve as an early warning. Therefore, close monitoring of the stock is advised. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving average convergence divergence indicates the sell signal. Pivots generated a buy signal 2 days ago. Bollinger also provided a buy signal 2 days ago. The short-term moving average suggested a sell signal 10 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a sell signal 9 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages produced a buy signal 5 days ago. When examining the 12-month chart, we observe the following. The short moving average showed a sell signal 9 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a sell signal 3 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages generated a buy signal 89 days ago. For more signals, don't forget to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss from Meta. Meta finds support from accumulated volume at $717.34. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction is anticipated when this support is tested. This stock typically experiences good trading volume, and with minor daily fluctuations, the risk is deemed low. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $9.63, representing a change of 1.34% between its high and low. In the last week, the stock recorded an average daily volatility of 1.91%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Meta, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 29th of October, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $6.74. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Meta. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Meta is at $750.01. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Meta encounters its first support level at $717.34. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Meta from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's review some recent insider trades. On the 30th of September, 2025, Newstead Jennifer conducted an insider sale of 519 shares of Class A common stock. On the 29th of September, 2025, Olive and Javier conducted an insider sale of 517 shares of Class A common stock. On the 23rd of September, 2025, Newstead Jennifer conducted another insider sale of 519 shares of Class A common stock. On the 22nd of September, 2025, Olive and Javier conducted an insider sale of 517 shares of Class A common stock. On the 16th of September, 2025, Newstead Jennifer conducted yet another insider sale of 519 shares of Class A common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is negative with a ratio of negative 23.364. In total, insiders purchased 97,585 shares and sold 156,981 shares in these last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $689.06, reflecting a decrease of 5.23%. This stock exhibits low daily fluctuations, which indicates a lower risk profile. Furthermore, a buy signal has emerged from a pivot bottom identified 1 day ago. Is Meta stock a good buy? Several indicators are showing negative signals, which we believe will impact the stock's performance in the coming days and possibly weeks. However, we think that the current price presents a potential buying opportunity, and we anticipate that it will be higher by the end of this 3-month period. Consequently, we have revised our analysis conclusion for this stock from a sell recommendation to a buy candidate. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 3rd of October, we expect Meta to open lower by $2.73, starting at a price of $724.32. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before engaging in the buying or selling of any securities. Your investment decisions should not rely solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.